with you. It makes it easier for you to understand how this whole course works. The objective of this course is job placement. So I want you to get into the frame of mind of learning everything and applying all the concepts from a job placement standpoint. You will do wonders if you understand that simple point. So don't try to do too many things. Don't try to compare yourself with other folks. People who ask questions in the classes don't get jobs faster. People who don't ask questions, they're not the smartest ones. So don't try to do all those things. And if you're slow, that's okay. If you're fast, that's okay. Because this period of 2 to 3 months will get everyone to the same page. So do the course according to your timeline. That's my take on what I have noticed with students. Now, the last thing I want to also kind of give you pointers is, don't try to learn drug safety or any concept overnight. If you understood 20% of the module today, you're good to go. Don't try to force those synapses right away. You're trying to put all the pieces of the puzzle in one module. It takes time to learn a language. It takes time to understand this. You guys have done enough education so far. This is not rocket science. Just give it some time. Just give it some time with the lingo, with the safety language, with the abbreviations, with the acronyms, on all those things. It is going to take some time to kick in. So don't try to do it. My only recommendation I have, which really works in your favor to understand pharmacovigilance and to get jobs faster, is live classes. I cannot stress this enough. You can be super duper with a very high IQ. You cannot run through the videos and get a job. You have to be in this live webinars, and we try to keep the class to 45 minutes because it's proven scientifically by Zoom that people zone out of 45 minutes, actually 42. So we try to put the class in 45 minutes, and we try to give as much time as possible for question and answers and other aspects that you will see. Like, we'll call students who got jobs to take classes and go over their journey with you and all those things. So you'll see a lot of activities other than just the modules alone. So don't try to do everything in a very short period of time. Give some time for things to naturally, organically settle. And my recommendation, as I said, is live classes. I would have recorded this. I've said I don't need to teach it. Take it and learn whatever you can. But I love to take classes because I like to interact. And this is what you miss when you go through a video. So try your best to attend at least 8 out of 10 classes, every Tuesday class, every Thursday class. If you cannot prioritize 2 hours a week, it's not you're busy. It's just a challenge of your prioritization. So just to prioritize to be in the class. We had 60 people in the class today, but I believe there are only 10 people who paid attention to the class. The next 50 people, they're driving, they're having dinner, or probably they're doing something else when I'm talking. And I cannot control it. But the best thing that I can tell you is just to dedicate this 45 minutes, 1 hour, Tuesdays and Thursdays. And trust me, within no time, you will be out of this course. You don't need to even go through the videos. You don't need to go through the notes and all those things. This is so straight up, straightforward. We call it smart cut. It's a shortcut with a lot of smartness. If you cannot be in the class, turn on your video and make sure you engage in the class. That is it. You're done with your career in drug safety. It cannot be it cannot be more simpler than this. And people try to complicate it. And I've seen this happen again and again. Especially if you have too much of education, you complicate it. I've seen this happen. If you have MD, you are an MD, you are a PhD, or you have triple masters, these people complicated beyond imagination because they like to make things complicated. I want to keep it simple. When I say these are the 4 criteria of case creation, that's it. There's no other 8 criteria. So keep it simple. attend the live classes. Now, that's one aspect of what I wanted to share with you because you guys are new. The second aspect is the navigation of this course, the calendars and all those things. Now, the point is very simple. I'm sharing my screen. This is exactly what you're going to do. You must have received a link from Akila with the username and password. This is the URL. It says non-secure. It's secured. I don't know why it says not secure. So you hit student login. You go into your username password, and you log in. This is an admin account, so you'll see a lot of courses, and for you it's only going to be certificate program in drug safety and pharmacovigilance. You click on it, and once you click on it, just click any of these modules. You just go into the actual course itself. So whatever what we are trying to do and what we wish we had the time to do, and we are going to implement it with your batch, is this. We have total probably around 60 modules. Now, I want you to write this thing down because I can send an email out, but I think it will be better you write it down. The modules from adverse drug reactions. You see here, adverse drug reactions. The modules from adverse drug reactions, ICSRs, triad, seriousness criteria, all the way to safety databases, which is page 2 of 3. Safety databases. Just before our Argus class today, book in. This ADR, adverse drug reactions to safety databases, are core modules. We teach all of them, all 16 of them. And if you do not learn this 16, it will be not possible for you to get through any interview. So these are core modules. You have to go through them in the classes with us. They're all recorded. We'll have recorded versions. So these are core modules. We teach them and we don't change the sequence of it. And it is for you to make sure that you prepare well on these modules first before you do anything else. Now, any module that starts with case processing is basically Argus. And you know what you need, you don't need to do with Argus. You just have to learn it, but don't try to put so much energy into it. Now, any module after a case processing, all the way to your final quiz, which is page 3 of 3, all the way to final assessment, they're all like kind of topics that come up on job descriptions. We may not teach all of them. We cannot teach all of them because if you see, they're like 15-minute topics or 10 minutes, 5-minute topics, and they come up because in the recent job descriptions, they might have asked 1 or 2 questions, and our students are thinking, oh, we don't know the answer for this, and we might have taken a module. It might come from a marketing class. It might come from a class like this. It might come on a weekend class. We keep updating this section like interview tips, AESI, quality control, targeted medical events. You will not understand this right now before you go through those core modules. If you understand those core modules, all these modules will make sense as you go along. Again, the point is, someone was asking, where can I find the textbook if you want to read? This is a textbook. It's on $30 for Amazon, Cobert's manual. Are you going to read 435 pages of Cobert's manual? I wish you don't have to, but some people want to carry a textbook for whatever reason. That's your friend. If you want to go ahead, do it. But I would not recommend reading a textbook in this 3 months. If you go through the videos, it's more than enough. Now, the point is, how do you look at the class today? Like what do you do? We used to upload every class right after the class is done. But I don't think that is making sense to me, because if you look at the book-in video, I think we have 2-3 videos from September, October, November, Jan. The difference that you will see from Jan video to today's video is the color of the shirt I'm wearing. The content is the same. So we don't want to upload all the new videos and the current videos. We'll try to restrict it to one video. So as you keep going into the modules, you will see only one video, whichever is the latest video. And if I think, or if anyone thinks that we did better job than the previous one, we'll definitely upload it. But take it on a face value. What I've been teaching since 2000, I believe 13, 14, on this platform is the same. So what you got to do is, Akila must have sent you an email. Sorry, Akila must have sent you an email saying the topic is case processing booking. Let's say if you missed the class today, log into LMS and look at this module. Look at one video, the last video, and that should really give you all the content you need. Any questions?
No, not until now.
So new people,
No,
are you guys comfortable with what I shared today?
Yes.
Fine.
Yes. Yeah. I like that.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I have a question. How come the new people and the old people are in the same course? So
Yeah. So why that happened is Argus was down from February 15th because we have an update every year on March 1st. We have a Medra update. Medra has to be updated, and Oracle takes their own sweet time in doing it. And they took almost 6 weeks to do it. So for 6 weeks, we could not do anything in Argus, and that's why we had to combine it. But as you go along, you'll understand that they have their own classes. They kind of divide themselves. So this class we had to combine.
okay, thank you.
Yeah.
So every year in Feb, it's gonna be down for 6 weeks?
Yeah, so I mean, not 6 weeks. They take their own time because we don't have a pharmaceutical license. Even though we pay how a pharmaceutical company pay, our Argus is not transmitting any cases to FDA. It's a dead-end system because we are not a pharmaceutical company, MediPharm Solutions. We get billed as a pharmaceutical company, but we don't have a live system. So when there's no live system, we are less preferred. You know what I mean? So that's why it takes every 6 months we do it. March 1st is the Medra update, and September 1st is the second update. So every year we have 2 updates, and they take probably around like 4 to 6 weeks. Any other questions, guys?
I have one question. So I don't have a login yet. Should I just email tomorrow and then see if I
Yeah,
get
you will, Jerry, you will receive
Yes.
all the emails tomorrow.
Okay, beautiful. Thank you very much.
Yeah, you'll get sick of us.
So for the March calendar, I may not be able to attend all of the live classes, which I really like to attend the live one, especially for the Thursday. But I think in April I have much free schedule. Do you start over everything from April again?
No, I think what I can recommend is we're going to have only 2 classes left in March, and we're going to have a discussion board. So you're not missing much with this batch. Because I look at the calendar, we're going to have next Thursday class and the Tuesday class. And the following week, Thursday, we'll have a discussion board, which is pretty much question and answers from all the students. So you're not missing much, and the month is done.
Okay, so I'm not behind any class, right? Because I haven't officially enrolled yet, so that's why.
That's fine. That's fine. I mean, we can talk offline, but
okay, sure.
You will not be missing anything because we only have 3 classes this month.
So I missed actually almost most of the main modules due to some personal reasons. So then now, do I just go through the video, or is there any way I can attend any live sessions actually?
Let's talk offline because
offline.
I really want to get to know what you're trying to do. And
okay.
I'll suggest you as accordingly.
Okay, thank you.
All right, guys. So basically, that's that. How to navigate. And again, once you complete the video, once you take your notes, do all those, whatever the learning style you have, just hit mark complete. And we are going to take out all assignments. We're not going to have any assignments for each module. We're going to have assignments at the end of the course. So I want you guys to spend focus your energy and time in going through the videos, understand the concepts. Don't get into this school mode of question answer, question answer. It's not anymore school for you guys. You guys have to think like how a pharmacovigilance professional is thinking. And the best way to do that is going through these videos, complete the videos, mark it complete, and towards the end of the course, towards the end of page 3, we'll give you all the assignments, narrative assignments, medra coding assignments, labeling assignments. All assignments will be there. And once you do all the videos, everything done, probably let's say you joined on March 15th, April 15th, May 15th, June 15th. So maybe you can start doing your assignments from June 1st week and complete the assignments, print your certificate, and you're done. But the best certificate you get from this course is your paycheck. So do not think that, oh, where is my certification? If you need a certification, we'll print it out right now and give it to you. It's absolutely useless. So try to focus your energy on your job interview. Probably in the month of June, we'll start doing marketing and how you have to apply for jobs and what your resume should look like. All those things will be kind of discussed with you, in a group and also one-on-one, and then you get into marketing. So that is the best way to do this course. And I'm not, correct all the time, but my intention is to make sure we place all of you without an exception. And if I say all of you, I know 8 out of 10 will be placed. And that is our 80% for the year. As simple as that. Agreed?
Yes.
Great.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Cool. You have to
Uh,
agree. What?
Dr. Abhishek, I have one small question. I don't want to overwhelm you, but you are suggesting that even after taking the live class, we have to go to this and we have to read the module and we have to mark it as read or like what?
Yeah. I mean, you're not going to get everything in like the class. If you get it, great.
Oh, you
If you
still have
don't,
to go and read everything. Okay, sure. Okay,
yeah,
got
go
it.
through the video, take your notes. You can pause, stop. You can't say
Uh-huh.
stop, doc, and then write something and
Uh,
come back, right?
okay. Okay, I got it. Thank you.
Yeah. So enjoy the classes. I'll make it as fun as possible. And all of our instructors are, for some reason, one is pregnant, one is like in India, the other one, she just came back. So you're going to see me more in the month of March and April. But I believe from the end of April, I'll be on all Thursday classes, and Deepthi or I believe Deepthi or Samreen or Lavanya is going to do your Tuesday classes. And they've been teaching since almost like 3-4 years now, so they kind of know their stuff. And we all have the same kind of backbone. Like I made them, do the classes, and I ask them to write notes. I tell them what are the 3 things that they need to teach. So they're all trained basically to duplicate what I do. And if I don't have the trust on them, I would not offer them to take the classes. And that's how much of respect and trust I have on them. And they also mentor students. When you come into marketing, you'll understand this. It's not me alone. I cannot do the whole show myself. So you will also be talking to them. They're great resources. They're all working as medical directors and above in their own capacities in different pharma companies. So again, I get all these results possible because I have duplicated myself enough in terms of people, so that you guys can have that a chance of working with them as well when it comes to job placements. And some of them do a very better job than me because they're very naive and they're focused on getting the students placed. So Akanksha, for example, she's a pharmacist, and she is very street smart. She knows what she's doing with students, and she gets them placed very fast. So yeah, so we all work together, and you'll also see this in action when you kind of do the live classes. There's not much difference between what I teach and what they teach. It's the same. We all share the same draft, like the blueprint. What are the 3 things you need to tell for this topic? What are the 3 things you need to tell for this topic? Now, as I said, if I'm taking the topic, the color of the shirt is the difference. If they're taking the class, the voice is the difference. But the content is pretty much the same. I let them do their class in the way they want. I cannot make them robots. So they do their class in the way they deliver. So their originality remains the same, but the content is all the same. So any questions, guys, you have my phone number. And if you leave a text message, I promise I'll revert back to you within 24 hours. And if you are an email person, my email, I'll share it with you. You can drop a message to me on WhatsApp or text message. I'll do it. If not, I'll also share my email, which is basically Dr. my first name, Dr. It's actually coming up on your chat.
So,
So,
Dr. Abhishek, would you suggest we just review today's lecture before the next one, or what should we do, from now
No,
on?
just Doc, my question is this. Did you understand the live lecture today?
Yes,
How much percentage?
the general concepts,
So
50%.
let's say 50%.
Hmm?
That's more than enough. Just move on to the next one.
Okay.
And
So
once you
then, what to do in the time from now until then? Review the next.
I would say if you can just go into booking and just look at the video. And I mean, your learning style, someone will write a detailed notes and highlight it with 5 different highlighters. If that is your style, go do it. If you say, no, I cannot hear to Dr. Pitti again, I don't want to listen to the video, I just want to get an overall picture, wait until Thursday. Yeah, it depends on you.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Where can I get the calendar for the March and April?
You'll get emails. You'll be emailed all the calendar and the whole thing. But we'll
Okay.
talk offline. Right after the call, I'll call you.
Sure, thank you.
All right, guys. Not to keep much longer. The weather is fine. You have no clue what weather is. If you're in New Jersey, it's literally you can go out with your shorts. I can't wait to get out of this house. So please do that. I'll see you on Thursday.
Okay, thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you. Good night.